Hi guys, good day from wherever you're watching. My name is Funke. If you're coming across this beautiful face for the first time, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much guys for always coming back to check up on your girl. I appreciate it so much. So today's video is gonna be I'm gonna be reacting to some old pictures on my phone, and I'm gonna be telling you guys the stories behind those pictures. Guys, I've seen a lot of reaction videos on YouTube when people react to their old pictures. I want to do the same thing, but I want to give it a little twist by telling you short stories behind those pictures, because guys, I have a lot of memorable pictures on my phone. I know people do keep pictures for memory's sake, okay? So I want to share little stories behind those special pictures on my phone, okay? So without wasting so much time, let's get straight into business, okay? So in no particular order, there is no particular order, guys. You can see something here on my and it's a tattoo that my kids gave me. Like, they gave me this tattoo like from their sweet wrap or something. They just placed on my hand, and since I've been trying to take it off and it's not going. Picture that I have here, this picture is a very precious picture to me. This is like, it's giving me a lot of vibes. Like, it's giving me humble beginning for my parents. You can see it's just showing a lot about my background. Like, this was where I was brought out from. Like, look at the house, like the building, everything. You would have seen that, oh, this is a very humble beginning. Like, look at my dad, look at his coat, look at my mom. My mom was just graduating from the university on this particular day, and we are taking family pictures. Look at my sisters and that cute little baby in that picture. And one thing that is making this picture to be very special to me is that, this particular child that has this heart emoji on is actually late. She passed on. I think she passed on 2 years after this picture was taken. Yeah, she's my sister. She was my sister. But it's kind of painful and sad to me, because I don't really have a lot of memory of her. I don't have a lot of memories about her, because obviously I was very young. I think when we took this picture, I was 1 year old, about a year old in this picture, and then she died when I was 3 years old. Can you imagine? So I don't really know her as such. I don't really know. I don't have any memory of her. I can't remember anything that we had together. So it's kind of painful to me, because I don't really know her really as my sister. But obviously she was my sister, okay? And then another thing that made this picture very emotional is that she passed on January 1st, 1993. And that is kind of emotional, because January 1st is the day when people celebrate the new year. When we jubilate, we marry, we eat, we drink, we dance, we do a lot of things. That was the day she passed on. And then my dad, he did something that was very strange and very courageous on that particular day. What he did, that I heard he did, was that, because I don't really know anything that happened on that day. So that he said, we are all going to church. No matter what happened, just cover the dead and let's go to church. And if you don't know, my dad is a founder of a church, and our church was at the backyard, like in the same building where we lived. So he just said, okay, you people dress up, let's go to church. We're going to church, cover the girl up, we're going to church, then after the service we're going to bury her. And we went to church that day. People did not even know that she had passed, because I was told though, that we went for holiday to one of our uncle's house to do the Christmas break, to do the Christmas holiday. So people thought maybe she had not returned from her uncle's house. That was why she was not in church that morning. But she had died. And we went to church on that particular day. So it was after the service that my dad announced that our daughter passed. So we were like, what? And obviously, how women take things is very different from how men take things. My mom fell sick immediately after this loss. She was sick for a year. Like, she was sick for a year. She was bedridden for a year. She couldn't do anything because of the pain of losing a child back then. But she died. She passed on at the age of 7. This year, January 1st, made it 30 years that she passed. So, And it happened to be her birthday also. That January happened to be her birth month. Sorry, I think she was born on January 20 something. I can't remember the precise date at the moment. But I was just imagining that, oh, by now, if she had not passed, she would have been 37 years old this year. I was just trying to imagine the beautiful woman she would have grown into, and the life of. I just thank God for the gift of life, for the rest of us that we are doing well ever since. So that's just about this picture. It's a very precious picture to me. Okay, so the next picture that I have there is this picture of my mom. I said she went to a very, very, a tough sickness after the loss of her child. So this was the day they were doing Thanksgiving in church when she fully recovered from the sickness. So this was my dad and my mom. My mom was trying to smile, but you can see the pain. You can still see the pain on her face in this picture. But at least she was off on her feet. She just praised up like, oh, I still have 3 other kids and a husband and a ministry to take care of. So I think that was why she I don't know what to say. But it's just kind of a memory picture that I would like to keep on my phone for a very long time. So I also have this picture of myself. Look how cute I was in this picture. I'm still cute too. I'm still cute. So look how cute I was in this picture. I think I was 7 years old in this picture. This particular day, my parents were celebrating their I think their maybe 18th year anniversary or something, 18th wedding anniversary on this particular day. So I can't remember the year precisely, but they are celebrating their marriage anniversary on this particular day. So this is why I was dressed in this. I don't know the kind of attire I had on, and that thing on my waist, I'm not understanding this. Okay, I was dressed for the occasion. So moving on, I have this picture. This is our pre-wedding picture. This is one of our pre-wedding pictures, and we went for the local traditional outfit for our pre-wedding pictures. I really love the outcome of all the pictures, but this one my favorite out of all the pictures we took on that particular day, because you can see this picture was in its natural form. We were taking pictures, we were taking tons and tons and tons of pictures. So we were hungry, we just said let's have a drink, and we were having asun. You can see those little plates on the chair. We were having asun and drink. That Sprite was meant for our photographer. The Fanta was meant for me, while the Coke was for my husband, my fiance back then. So I was pressing my phone, and my fiance was telling me something. I don't know what he was saying. Maybe he was saying, I will pour this Coke on your phone or something. I was not telling him, don't let that Coke pour on my phone. No matter if Coke in that really phone bill. I was telling him that we didn't know the guy was taking pictures. So he took this picture and he showed us he loved this. We are going to add this to our collection. So this picture is very cute. And guys, I don't know why Coca-Cola company has not found this picture yet, because this picture is very, very good for adverts. So help me share this picture and this video until this picture gets to the Oga Patapata of Coca-Cola company. They have to sign me as the ambassador, because this picture is very, very fine to advertise their product. Okay, yeah. So moving on, another picture that I want to react to is this one, guys. Just take a look at me in this picture. How straight, how flat I was in this picture. And guys, another thing about me growing up, as a teenager, a girl that's just discovering herself, her body, was that I like to match. In everything I'm wearing, I like to match. Look at it. I have a pink dress on. It's a pink sandal and pink bag. That was how I used to dress as a teenager, guys. I was not even a teenager in this picture. I was 24 years old in this picture. I just did my marriage introduction, because I remember this was the year I had one for my marriage introduction, and I was still this was just me. This was how I dressed as a young girl just growing up. I like everything to be matte. If it's gonna be pink, then it's gonna be pink. If it's gonna be red, then it's gonna be red. So that was how I dressed as a young girl just growing up, just discovering herself, her beauty, all those kind of things. So I love to dress much. So that's one of those pictures. And this is my stature. This is my stature. I don't know. I don't know where all these parts now came from. I don't know where this part came from. Which push just from? Where did all these parts? Where did they come from overnight? So I love this picture a lot. I love it lot. Okay, yeah. So moving on, this is another proof to tell you that I love to match. Can you see? In that picture I had a pink bag, and look at that lemon sandal, or what's the color? Is it lemon or lime or whatever, or mint green? I don't know what this green is, but this color will blind someone's eye if guy is not taking. Look at that sandal, guys. Let me tell you that this was the only day I wore this sandal. After this day they no born me where to wear am because my leg almost broke on this particular day. So I was going to church, and it was the first Sunday of the year on this particular day. So I wore it to Thanksgiving Sunday in our church. So after dancing for a while, I got this really bad leg pain. So this was the last. My mom said I should not wear it again. She must not see me wearing this sandal again. So this was the only time I wore this sandal. I didn't even know how the thing disappeared from our house. So I love to match a lot. Okay, and then moving on, look at this again. Guys, take a look at this combo. This was a Christmas day, obviously. You can see the red and green thingy going on. Okay, so I had this red sandals. This sandal is very pretty actually, and I had a red bag. Look at this dress. Actually I could still do this look, but I won't be combining two colors. It's either I do red dress or green dress and then accessorize with another color entirely, another color, maybe one of the colors, but I won't be doing mix and match. This is giving me baby dress vibes, like a dress that a 6-month-old baby will wear or a 1-year-old baby will wear. So this is the vibe I'm getting from this dress looking at it now. But back then I was feeling fly. I was in my mind, I was like, hey, in church today they will take this Christmas, say they are going to take. That was what was going on my mind, like in my mind in this picture. I can still read my mind in this picture. I was feeling myself a lot, but it's not bad for my age back then, but I can do better. I could do better. You know that elf on the shelf, that was what I looked like in this picture. So moving forward, I have this picture. Which one should I choose next? Look at this one again. Brown shoes with brown sweater with brown jacket. Actually this was my first time in America, so you know I'm feeling myself. I was feeling myself, oh, Funke in America, we are yet to take America, like we are yet to take America. So that was why I was all, well, it was very cold. That was why I had socks on, and then my jacket, that brown shoe. You know, I was feeling myself a lot. So that's my little niece back then. This was in 2012 actually. So I love to match. I love to match a lot. So okay, let me give you this also. Look at this. This is giving me Igbo girl, Igbo wife going for August meeting. You can see I was August meeting ready for the, I mean in this picture you can see my 2 wrappers, you can see my blouse, you can see my head tie, you can see my bag to match. My wristwatch was blue. My handkerchief was even matching my outfit. You want to try me? You want to try me? You cannot try me when it comes to matching. Okay, so look at that one. But I love this picture. It's giving me mature girl vibe in this picture, even though I was very young in this picture, but I was really matured in the dressing. I will still do this. I will still, it's something I can still rock. I will still rock if I have the opportunity to do so. Okay, so Igbo people on my list, people should hail me for this outfit that I pulled. Okay, all right. So moving forward, this picture that I have next here is kind of emotional to me because I was just coming out of a surgery. I was just recovering from a surgery. I was sick. I would like to share the story, I mean the sickness story, like everything that happened. I would like to share it because it's very important for ladies, especially anyone that is intending to get married or intending to give birth, to have babies, or anyone that has girl children, like female children. I would like to share the story of the sickness I was passing before I did the surgery and the implications and everything that could go wrong if care was not taken, like if prompt action was not taken back then. It would have gone, things would have gone south, like if care was not taken like promptly back then. So I was just coming back to life. I mean literally I was just coming back to life in these pictures, and I was so lean. Well, I was cute, but I was so lean. And then that hairstyle again is making me look more younger, and I was in uni at this point. Okay, so this is my room. This was my room back in school. So I was just resuming back to school in this picture. So it's a memorable one for me. Also, of course, NYSC is a memorable one. And then the reason why my NYSC was even more memorable was that during my service year was when I met my husband, and a lot of things happened during my service year. My service year was bittersweet year for me. Like, if you know what, guys, I don't know what's happening to my dress. This dress is not giving what it's supposed to be giving, but just help me manage it that way, okay? I don't know why this place is like this. Supposed to be flat, but I don't know. I'm not understanding. Let's just leave that. That one is fine. It's still cute. Yeah, so my NYSC year was bittersweet, so I'll just leave it like that. But I would like to share the story time one of these days. I would like to share some of the things that happened that made it bittersweet one of these days. Okay, but it's a memorable one for me. Okay, so also this picture that I have here is our family picture. So in this picture, my dad and mom are there, my siblings, my other sisters, my two sisters, our husbands and our children at this particular point. We took this picture in 2017. No, yes, in 2017, yes, when my parents were celebrating their 60th birthday. So, and I think 30 something marriage anniversary, I can't remember. So I cannot wait for us to recreate this picture, because after this picture was taken, obviously we have grown a lot. Like 4 kids have joined the squad. We are going to recreate this picture very soon, so watch out for that family photo shoot. We have planned it out, like outfits, everything has been planned out, so you will see it very soon. Okay, so it's very memorable one, because like family is just everything. Family is everything. So I love this picture a lot. Yeah, you see this picture is an emotional one for me, because the situation that led to this picture is not really a palatable one, but I just had to do what I did back then. In this picture, if you can tell, I was pregnant. I was like 2 or 3 months pregnant in this picture, but then I was in school at this point. I was doing my masters in the University of Ibadan. If you are a Nigerian, you know where Ibadan is. UI, the popular, the almighty UI, you know it now. So I was doing my masters, and in UI, if you are a product of UI, they don't take nonsense. Like, even if you are a PhD student, they treat you like undergraduate. They treat you like jambites in UI. They don't care if you are doing masters or PhD. So they require 75% attendance for you to graduate. Even if you score 100 in all your exams, they will go and check your attendance and see if you have 75% in all. If you have 74, you will not graduate. You will fail. Yeah, so I was pregnant. It was early pregnancy, and I was sick. I was always throwing up, and I would travel like 2 hours to Ibadan to go and receive lecture, to do tests, to do assignments, and I was dying inside of me. There are days that I would throw up in the class. There are days that I would throw up in the vehicle while traveling. I would feel faint in class. They would give me water, give me drink in the class, and I was tired. On this particular day, I just called my husband, come and pick me in Ibadan if you don't want me to die in the school. The guy just came to pick me, and he now said, let's go and eat somewhere. I was not even answering. I said, I'm not eating, let's just go home. And I was vexing for him. In this eatery that we were there, you see, this is the last day I will come to school. I'm not doing again. If I don't have masters, I will not die. I've not seen anybody that has died on the streets and they say it's because you don't have masters. That was why he died. So I said, I'm not doing masters again. If I'm fed up, I've had this all. The guy was just taking pictures. I was like, if you like, take pictures. I've said my mind. And guys, lo and behold, I did not go back. I did not go back to school. And it was like 2 weeks to the exam. And let me inform you that I've not been able to go back. And it's been like 5 years later. I've not come back to school, because so many things that happened, more children, everything. So I don't know if God wants me to do masters. I know I will do it, but this picture is just the picture I took on that particular day. Again, I have this picture. This particular picture is also an emotional one for me. I was newly married in this picture, and I was pregnant. I found out I was pregnant, And then, you know, as a newly wedded couple, you are happy that you are pregnant. Oh, we are expecting our first child, you know, that happiness. I just woke up one day and I found blood all over the bed. And I was like, what's happening? I just told my husband, see, blood. We went to the hospital, they did some tests, they said we should go for scan, and the doctor said the baby had died. He said, oh, okay, you know what? Just go home, come back in 2 weeks time. Guys, that was the longest 2 weeks of my life. Got home, I told my husband to take my picture. He took this picture, and I just said, oh, in 2 weeks time, I don't know, I just took the picture for taking sake. So I just went inside. But 2 weeks later, we went to the hospital. It also confirmed that the fetus was not viable, that the fetus had died, that I have deaths, like it's just dirty things that was inside of me that I needed to flush, to do D&C. So started the treatment for D&C, gave me a medication that I should take it, that naturally the blood will start coming out, that the remaining part of the dirt will come out on its own. Something I had already started the treatment though, guys. I had already started the treatment. Something just struck me to call my parents, like, mommy, this is what is happening. My mom said, you have started the treatment, start coming home now. And on getting home, guys, I don't know, this clothes is not giving, but just manage it that way. Guys, on getting to the hospital, to our family hospital back home, the doctor took me to the ultrasound room, and immediately he placed that thing on my stomach. Guys, I myself saw the baby swimming. Can you imagine? And another doctor had told us that there is no baby. For a month, he had told us there was no baby again, that the baby had died, that it's just dirty things that was remaining inside of me to be flushed out. Guys, that was how my son would have been flushed out. Guys, I had my baby. I had the baby 9 months after my marriage. Like, exactly 9 months after my marriage, that was when I had my baby. The same baby that the doctor wanted to flush out. Can you imagine? So I wanted to do a story time about it separately, but now I've done it with this picture reaction. So this was the picture I took when the doctor told me the baby had died. Okay, guys, see this picture here. It's a memorable one with this YouTube thing. Started a very long time ago, as early as 2012. Guys, yes, I've been a YouTuber since 2012. This was the first time I traveled, and this was my sister. She's also a YouTuber right now, so I will write her channel name on the screen. And on this particular day, we were just playing in the kitchen. She was cooking, and we were about to cook dinner, and we were just like, oh, hello guys, welcome to our kitchen. Today we are cooking rice. I think it was our husband that took this picture of us, and we were just doing like YouTubers. And look at us today, both of us, we are now doing hi guys every time. So this was where our YouTube ministry started. Okay, so also this picture, I munched it from a video. I made a video about an hour 30 minutes. I was pregnant with my second baby in this picture, and my sister just sent me stuff from abroad. Like, she sent me huge stuff from abroad, like a whole shipment. She sent me baby things from abroad, and I was unboxing it, and I set my phone as the camera. Like, I set my phone recording it, and I was doing like how people do unboxing, how people do what's in my hospital bag. I did hospital bag video. I did baby things I got from my sister. 1 hour 30 minutes. I recorded it on my phone, and I had not even started any YouTube back then. This was in 2016. Guys, can you see that I've been in this business for long? Going forward, I also have this picture that I love so much. I love this picture so much. This is my niece, my first niece, my baby girl. Like, I love this girl so much. This was the second time I went to the US, and we just took this. I just love this picture. I love it. I love this picture, and I cannot wait for us to recreate this picture. Like, this same spot, this same weather, this same outfit. I cannot wait for us to recreate it. And guys, this girl is now taller than me. She was 5 years old in this picture, and now she's 13. You can imagine how tall she will be now, especially for American babies. You know how they usually grow big in no time. So this girl is now taller than me, but I still love her so much. We still, like, she's my best niece. All other nieces must not hear this, and nephews. But also, I am her best auntie. Like, I'm her best auntie. I know she watches my video. You know, I love you so much, baby. I love you so much. So I love her so much. I love this baby so much, so much, and I cannot wait for us to recreate this picture. Okay. So moving forward, yeah, this is another picture of us that we took. Look at we play a lot. Like, we play a lot. I play a lot with this girl. Like, I play a lot with her. I love her so much. So guys, I'm gonna end this video here so that I won't be too long. Okay. So guys, don't forget to do the good stuff. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Give this video a thumbs up and let me see your comments in the comment section. I'm gonna catch you in my next video. Bye bye.